Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another Sword of Convallaria video. Yes, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this video because if you saw my previous video guide, which is mistakes to avoid, you understand how much of an impact making the wrong or the right decision in the character's skill tree is going to make, okay? Because as a free-to-play player, you're not going to have a reliable source of Castelia. I mean, it's going to be very limited on a monthly basis. You definitely don't want to make a mistake and choose the wrong passive or the skill upgrade because it's gonna hinder your progression. But worry not, because in this video we are going to cover it all. That's right, I only have the 4 tier 0 characters right now, as this skill is or the skill tree document is a work in progress. You can find the link to this Google Doc down below, but I wanted to pump this video out as soon as possible because if you saw my previous video, like I said, it's a huge mistake in picking the wrong skill, and it's gonna screw your progression, especially in the later parts of the game. So a lot of you guys have been waiting, and if you have been waiting for my essentially breakdown of this, then here we are with the 4 characters, and I'm going to teach you how to use this because, you know, what's both left, right, or what's left greater than right. So I'll explain everything in this video. Now, first things first, the sources of this are going to be from our CN as well as our Taiwanese bros. As you can see here, their game has been out for about 8 months, and these are some updated and most popular guides breaking down the character builds as well as their skill trees, okay? And I wanted to again show you guys the skill tree breakdown early so that you can make the right call without wasting any of your precious resources. And later on we can talk about the gears, everything else, and I'll cover them on my channel. So subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Because you're gonna miss out on a ton of Sword Convallaria content. And I know I read your guys' comments so much that I was gonna push out this perfect beginner's guide, but in the end I'm making this a skill tree guide so you don't make the mistake. So let's talk about it. Okay, so the 4 tier 0 characters, we have Gloria, Barrel Cole, and Inanna. Okay, or in Anna, and these are the 4 tier 0 characters. Again, more will be added. Just add me in the Discord. You can see in the intro section, join my Discord, and I'll add more as we progress. So the 4 tier 0 characters, and let's just go with Gloria. Okay, so what does this left and right mean? Well, left and right is very straightforward. I think it's basically, you know, left is on the left side and right is on the right side. You can see, okay, I won't go too much into the details because this is pretty much tested on the CN side. They picked the left side, the Knightly Spear, because it increases attack when attacking enemies from the front and also increases defense by being attacked. So you have some really good damage increase and damage mitigation in conjunction to her overall kit as a tank and a frontliner. On the other side, the right side of the rank 1 skill tree is the aura. Decreases all of the enemies attack by 10% in just a 2-tile radius. So enemies are somewhat close, right, to in order to get this aura debuff. So in comparison, I mean, this is much better in comparison to this because you have ranged characters from the enemy side, so sometimes you may not be affecting the range DPS at all with your damage reduction aura. So that's why it's very key to make the right choice, because you might see this like, oh, look at this aura down for the enemy units, and it's pretty good. But no, pick the right one. They have been tested by our CM bros, by the veterans that have been playing this game for a long time. So make sure you don't make a mistake, because again, this resource is going to be very tight, and the one that allows you to unlock both sides, okay? Because you can't just switch, which is, I think, is one of the biggest issues with the skill tree if you pick the wrong one. Now, another comment I'm just going to make right now is that if you're a casual player, don't worry, you can play this as a single player game and just pick whatever you like, okay? You don't have to pick quote-unquote the right choice. Just enjoy the game. But for those of you that are going to optimize things, let's take a look at the next part. So you can see that in rank 3 I've got the both written down for Gloria, which means that this is a very high priority pick for both sides. You can see for Gloria, again, I'm going to use her as an example. You've got your support skill, the Longinus Brilliance, grants her allies attack, damage reduction, and everything. Like, this is a significant part of Gloria's kit. You cannot miss out on that. She does everything. That's the reason why she's tier 0. She can support the entire team as well as offer some really offensive and defensive skills. And looking at the right side of this, she has the Lance of Longinus, which is a huge AoE damage, and of course you can change your flag wave aura as well, okay? So these two skills are extremely crucial, and Gloria at level 15, which is rank 3, gets access to both and is the top in priority of using the Castelia source to unlock both sides, okay? So you unlock one and then you can use the Castelia source to unlock 2, and Gloria level 15, you have a near complete Gloria skill kit just due to the fact that it unlocks these 3 skills. That's right, this is the reason why she's so strong and the reason why you want to unlock both, and that's why the Excel file or the Google Sheet file says both. Both means you want both unlocked. Same with, for example, Cole, the rank 7 skill, you want both, and in Nana, rank 3 skill, you want both. These are higher priority skills that you want to unlock on both sides. And looking at rank 5, for example, you got left greater than right. That means you want to unlock left first and you come back at the very end. So this, in comparison to both, where you want to unlock both sides, this you still want to unlock both sides but at a later date. So it's not as, you know, urgent as unlocking both Gloria skills on rank 3. But taking a look at rank 5, in the early game, a 30% damage reduction is not bad at all in rank 5, okay? But your reaction, the counter attack that triggers every once per round, and if the enemy is attacking from the front or side, you do a counter attack that deals 70% of the basic attacks damage. In the early game, this is not going to be a significant counter attack, okay? Especially when you don't have the rest of the skills unlocked. That's why in the early game, just grab that easy 30% damage reduction and save the Castelia resource for something later on, or a character that requires both instead of, you know, the current, which is left high priority than right. And later on, when you have more resources, you can always come back. And that's why on the guide here, the breakdown, we have a left greater than right instead of the both we have at rank 3. So this is how you use it. Again, I only have the tier 0 characters here at the moment. Later on, we will get more, okay? We will get more. Again, add me in the Discord. But I just wanted to push this video as soon as possible because, yeah, you don't want to make this mistake, especially early on the game. If you read over character, if you've got some tier 0 characters, that's fantastic, but you need to be using them correctly and getting the right skills in the right skill tree part is going to be really important. So yeah, now that I've explained what left, right, both, and left or right greater than left means, hopefully you will be able to use this document. A couple other plans. We've also got the codes, the redemption codes, so make sure to redeem them as well, some freebies. And there's a global database by one of the Nikki content creators, Lunar Waifu. Check that out. If you're not sure what each of these skills do, you can check it out in the database, so you can always load that up. And again, like I've said, add me in the Discord if you want characters added, for example, Natalian, or Nonoel or Lilywell. I will be adding them slowly, but again, there's a lot of cross matching in terms of information checking. I've picked out 2 of the most popular tier list / guides, character build guides, so I need to make sure that they are in agreement with each other with regards to what they're recommending in terms of the skill tree. Not to mention there's also other stuff we need to take a look, but if they're in agreement, then that means, you know, all the veterans are happy with the choices right now, which is what we have for the 4 tier 0 characters. They are in agreement, which is absolutely fantastic. So yes, I'll leave a link down below, make sure you check it out, and yeah, get the right skills, because otherwise you will be kind of screwed, okay? Again, any more questions, ask us. We'll have a guild going, and we'll have some friend UIDs available, so you can add each other and get all these reputation points. So anyhow, it's TimaeuSS. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And goodbye now.